The Shadow Treasurer, Jim Chalmers, says the decisions should be based on the economic reality, not made upon thresholds of vaccines. He says that the government's rushing to withdraw this support. What do you say in response to that criticism?
This was the same Jim Chalmers when we phased out JobKeeper, said that we'd have hundreds of thousands of job losses, there'd be economic Armageddon, and there was fear-mongering writ large. It's straight Labor Party playbook, where in fact, in the month after we ended JobKeeper, we had a record number of jobs created, well over 150,000, I think, from record. And we've seen that number increase. Indeed, we're the only OECD nation with more of its citizens employed now than pre-COVID. Jim was wrong then. Labor's wrong now. At some point, all support payments have to end when the disaster ends, and sticking to the national plan as a nation ensures we can do it seamlessly.
Doesn't it make sense, though, to tailor economic support to the economic conditions?
And that's what phasing out the disaster recovery payments will actually do. The Treasurer outlined this morning the step-down nature of what we're doing. The whole point of the Treasurer outlining it this morning is to give people an awareness of what's going to happen at 70 and 80%, and then to outline what the step-downs look like, and of course what the automatic stabilisers of job seeker looks like for those Australians who are still unemployed. But remember, Kieran, the fundamentals of the economy are strong. Every time border lockdowns have come out, we've seen the economy roar back.
Okay.
And that's what we want to see happen.
Your colleague on the Gold Coast, Julian Simmons, says it's a no-brainer that we commit to net zero by 2050. Is that your thinking as well?
Well, Julian, of course, holds the seat of Ryan in Brisbane, so it's about 80 kilometres from me, which is 2 or 3 seats apart. Everyone's got a view on this. The government's position, Kieran, is well known. We want to get to net zero as quickly as possible, preferably by 2050. But it's important that we get there through a technology approach, not a tax approach, that we get there by not sacrificing our regions, our communities, our export-exposed businesses.
Are some of your Liberal colleagues
and tangible.
Are some of your Liberal colleagues just supporting this to be cool in supporting climate change, as Bridget McKenzie suggested yesterday?
No, not at all. Many of these views are long-held views by colleagues. The great thing about the Liberal Party is you're free to express views, as opposed to our dear friends in the Labor Party that pre-select you and toss you out. So there are many colleagues with many views. What remains important is the government's view and the government's position, and that's quite clear. We want to get there as fast as we can, preferably by 2050, but as fast as we can. But when we do announce our position, it'll be with a clear roadmap, and we'll demonstrate exactly how we can get things done.